Now, I am British and I am currently in an American neighborhood. This time,
listen to the vibe.
Appreciating the beautiful American neighborhood. Look at that sunset.
this style of sign is uniquely American to me. I love it.
This is such a weird place. There's just too many culture shocks.
Everything's just so different.
Things that you just would not see in the UK suburbs, or anywhere in the UK for that matter. Here we go. Fire hydrants.
I'm a Brit who's just moved to America, and here are 4 things I honestly thought only existed in American movies, but they're pretty normal here.
And I now live in a lovely HOA neighborhood in Florida. So let me show you some things that are completely different.
I'm a British person staying in an American house, and I want to show you all the differences that I've noticed so far.
I'm on a run right now, and I've just found the most American neighborhood I've ever seen. Check this out. Literally so American.
For years, British tourists have seen American neighborhoods in movies and TV shows. Perfect lawns, tree-lined streets, large family homes, front porches and American flags. To many people in Britain, it looked too perfect to be real. They believed these places only existed in Hollywood. But after visiting America, many were shocked to discover the truth. They're real. These aren't movie sets. They're ordinary neighborhoods where millions of American families live every day. Many British visitors say driving through suburban America felt like entering a film they had watched their entire lives. Every street looked familiar. Every house seemed like something from Hollywood. And the biggest surprise? Americans don't even see it as special. To them, it's simply home. Today, we're discovering why America's famous neighborhoods leave so many British tourists wondering, did we just drive onto a movie set? Let's get started.
Early in New Orleans on a Sunday, listen to the vibe. Black community in NOLA. It's just vibe.
Hey, British guy here who's just moved to the US suburbs. This is part 5 of Brit finding things uniquely American about the US suburbs. We're talking about things that you wouldn't normally find in the British suburbs, or anywhere in Britain for that matter. Part 5, let's go. I see a really good amount of yards that have been named after their dogs. You can't read this sign in the distance, but it said Bailey's Yard. These tiny metal awnings over entryways. I mean, come on, does it get more American than an all-American baseball field? Yeah. You don't find these in the UK anywhere. I can't describe it, but all of that looks very American to me. Actually, thinking about it, I think it's this awning. I think the awning makes it look and feel American. These signs. This style of house with the huge columns either side of the entryway. Also, tons of cars, like 4 cars per household. This style of sign is uniquely American to me. I love it. Why just have a normal sign when you can have a private community in your face sign?
Small town America. I am back and I feel like I've found my best one yet. Just look at this place. They have a lovely bell here, a beautiful fountain, and just look at the surroundings. It is peak America. Just look at this place. How majestic is this? I can't go over this place. Look, I don't even know what this is, but this is a massive fountain. And then down there they have the community playing with each other. Only in America would this happen. You wouldn't be able to get that back home. They even have a red telephone box. I feel like I'm back home. You are kidding me. They even have a British store. And inside, they've got all British things, snacks, cups, everything. Oh man, I love this place. This is the best small town I have been to so far on my travels. Please let me know which small town I should go to next. And if you want to see more adventures of me in America, drop me a follow. Cheers.
I'm out of town on a work conference in Houston, and I think I've just found the most American neighborhood I've ever seen in my life. Look how perfect the grass is. It's unbelievable. This absolutely screams America. I've got a little bridge to get into the driveway. How cool is that? These neighbourhoods, they just don't exist in England. Well, especially where I'm from, up north. Worlds apart from a neighbourhood back home. It's just, everything's so much bigger here. And of course, we're in Texas.
Appreciating the beautiful American neighborhood. Look at that sunset. Look at that. It's so beautiful, peaceful, safe, Flags everywhere. People who love their country. Oh, what a dream. What a dream.
So today I'm going to point out all the differences between a UK neighbourhood slash street, regular street, versus American, okay? Now the first thing you will notice is all the houses are attached, right? Conjoined houses, and there's no parking spots in the property, so you kind of just have to park on the street. But you guys in the UK will have mailboxes, right? No. We call them letterboxes, and it's those little rectangular things in every door. Also, one thing you will notice in the UK is we don't really separate our shopping from living. And what I mean by that is you will have a furniture store right opposite just houses. To be honest, that actually makes sense. Also, one big difference in America is your properties are very large, so you have a big gap between the road and the house. Not here. Okay, something else I want to show you is this. Almost every housing estate will have an alleyway. Now, I don't know what you call them in America. I don't think you call them alleyways, but this is what they look like. General rule of thumb, don't walk down one of these late at night. Now, an alleyway will usually have a bridge that goes over a railway lines. I'll show you. Yep, here we have it, the concrete bridge with some graffiti. Lovely. And you guessed it, it's right above a railway line. I mean, it's not a bad little view, is it? Look at this, the British countryside. So yeah, that is just on most housing estates in the UK, which makes sense because we get the train and bus absolutely everywhere. Another big difference, the buildings are very, very old. So you'll have listed buildings that have kind of been turned into properties, flats, apartments, etc. And you are always walking distance away from a coffee shop, a chip shop, or a pub.
Tell me about these seats outside people's houses. Like, I've seen so many houses with chairs outside of their front of the house. Like, I've never seen this before. People have nice chairs outside the house and they're just sitting on the front of their drive of their house. In the UK, this isn't a thing. People don't sit outside their house. They might sit in the garden, but not at the front of their house. I've never seen chairs at the front of people's houses, which is so crazy. And also, I'm seeing so many basketball nets outside everyone's house. Like, is this a tradition or something? Because in the UK, I've not seen this too outside anyone's house. Maybe one, but every house I'm looking at, I see like basketball nets, and chairs outside everyone's house. Like, what is this? The USA is teaching me too much, just too much stuff. I didn't know this stuff existed. Basketball nets. I think you see that in films and movies, but it's actually real.
I'm a British guy living in America, recently moved out to the US suburbs, and here are things that I find uniquely American about the US suburbs. Things that you wouldn't find anywhere else in the British suburbs, or maybe anywhere in Britain for that matter at all. Let's have a look. The first is private garbage collectors. Private, yes, you have to pay for the privilege to get your trash picked up in this neighborhood. Basketball nets above pretty much every single garage. Basketball nets in the streets that kids can come out and play one-on-one. Lawn signs about electing people to the Senate. Free stuff on the side of the road. Sometimes people leave some really good furniture and knickknacks that you can just take. Lawn signs advertising mosquito repellent companies and pest controls. Screened in porches, awesome feature. Porches with no screens, awesome feature too. The fan on the porch outside, awesome feature. Feels very Southern American, Louisiana almost. In your face lawn decorations. Hammocks in your front yard. God bless this country.
I'm a Brit living in America, and these are the biggest culture shocks that I found living in the US. First things first, the mailboxes. The mailboxes here really are like the movies. They're kind of just outside your house. You don't have a letterbox. And also, people do love an American flag. You don't really see anybody in the UK put a British flag outside their house, but here it's more normal to have a flag outside your house than not. Most houses in the UK, I would say, are townhouses or semi-detached houses. I grew up in that typical brick semi-detached house, where here most houses are just normal detached houses. This is something that I definitely don't think we have in the UK, but fire hydrants. We have a fire hydrant on every corner in our neighbourhood, and I think in any neighbourhood. They look like this, and it's just here, obviously, in case there's a fire. I also find here in the US, people take a lot of pride in their home. Now, I'm not saying people don't in the UK, but look, people love to garden. They love to maintain the grass outside their house. Everything has to look perfect. Where I find in the UK, we're not as bothered about that. I've had a lot of comments saying all the houses here look exactly the same. While they definitely do look similar in some aspects, I also find they look more different than houses in the UK. Most single family homes here in the US will have a 2-car garage, which again, in the UK, if you have a garage, most of the time it's definitely not a 2-car garage. I mean, the garage that we had growing up, I don't even know if you could fit a car in there, but here, most garages you can fit 2 cars in.
Hello, I am a British guy living in America. I've just moved to the American suburbs, and here are a few things that I find uniquely American about the suburbs. Things that you just would not see in the UK suburbs, or anywhere in the UK for that matter. Here we go. Fire hydrants. Really big fire hydrants that look exactly the same in the movies. The ones where in the cities you can open up the top and it's like a sprinkler or a fountain during the summer. Massive storm drains like out of the creepy movie It. The fact that most older men in the suburbs look like the old guy from Up. Bruh. These huge air conditioning units that cool the entire house. All of this stuff is needed in the UK actually. It's been super hot in London for the past few years. But yet, there's no air conditioning in Europe. Hardcore patriotism, literally everywhere. Really girthy roads with no road markings. That's quite normal in the suburbs. The road signs, they just hit different. They're like out of the movies. Most houses don't have perimeter fencing. Their yards just kind of like bleed together with the neighbours. University propaganda. Just the style of housing. I can't describe it, but they just look so American. I love it. All of these for sale signs have the faces of their agents, and their agents are really shameless in self-promoting themselves. I love it. Their faces are everywhere on big billboards. These chairs, it's a very specific style. It's called Adirondack chair. Love them. Uniquely American. Basketball nets on garages. I have one too.
And we have chosen Rockport, Massachusetts today.
She's not happy. She's hungry and we couldn't find anywhere to park.
Why didn't anyone tell me that it's impossible to park here? I am going to perk up in a minute, but I just need to go get some food. There's actually nothing like a New England suburban town. They are the most charming things ever. Like, I personally adore them. Like, look at this one.
Unfortunate events.
So it's an Unfortunate Events house. Ollie, God bless.
I'd say America.
What do you think?
Very cute. Very quiet.
Ollie's interested in the candy shop. We will come back, don't worry. Adorable. Bear skin knit, named from a bear caught by the tide, and so cute. I didn't realise it was such a tourist destination with like its own tops and stuff. Did you? Ollie, we're gonna have to go in all these shops. How cute is that? The lobster shack that everyone has to go to, and there is a queue.
Up there.
Look, my feet are on the side. Okay, they are terrifying. Look.
They are.
Ollie just slipped and fell in here. Oh, sweets. Onto the...
I mean, that is...
It's so pretty. Who lives here? You are so lucky. I feel like Ollie should have taken me to eat here. Look at this view that they have.
I really liked what we had.
Yeah. Ollie's found one that he liked. All of Ollie's favourite restaurants in one picture. It's one of Ollie's favourite films. I'm actually in love. This is so dreamy. It's so cute here.
It's never small.
It's never small, and I think they give you your money's worth for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to eat this whole thing because I'm not, but at least they give you your money's worth.
Yeah.
Look what we found. This is exactly how we're going to have our house one day. One UK flag and one US flag. I told my family that. I was my sister. She was like, you can't do that. Bitch!
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. One of the prettiest suburbs that I've been to. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. It's just absolutely stunning. That's the beach, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I love about it? It's just quieter. calmer than Gloucester, isn't it? I mean, we went on a really busy day, so I feel like I need to give it another go, and like fiesta thing going on. But I mean, it's not busy. Like, you can go down to the beach. Oh my god, you're gonna put on so much weight the way you eat. Like, how can you eat like that and stay in shape? The way to do it is share food. So we have like smaller portions, we share it, and then we go and get an ice cream. We probably share that, or we get like a kiddie's portion, and that's fine. Like, you can eat, guys. And I want to enjoy my food. I love food. I'm a big foodie, so I make it work. I find ways to make it happen. Smaller portions. These are everything, but these make me happy when I see them. It's just, this house is just peace and serenity. Like, can you imagine, Ollie, that's your deck?
I know. It's like you're looking out to the end of the world.
The end of the earth.
I mean,
it's just so beautiful. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, North Shore's banging.
Beautiful New England feel, with beautiful houses, beaches. It's quieter. It's not as much of a tourist trap. Like, it pretty much has everything going on. It's got amazing seafood. Adorable. One American flag there. One American flag there. So that's 2, that's 3. There's 3 just in my eye line right now. Oh, there's 4, there's a decorative one. And there's a reef. Today, we genuinely didn't, we were like, should we go to Rockport, shouldn't we? Don't know. Thank God we did, Ollie. It's so beautiful. Like, I feel in love. Do these belong to anyone, Ollie?
Must belong to this house, no?
Oh, this really reminds me of York, Maine, Ollie. Like, really does. Oh my gosh. Like, how peaceful is this? We want to know if this is private or not. Like, we don't want to sit on it just in case it is private and it belongs to like these houses here. But there's no one on it, which makes you think it must be private. Oh my gosh. If that isn't New England in a house, I don't know what it is. Look at the look. Now, Oliver, would you live here? Come on, come on. Yeah. Yes. No, it's more than really nice, Oliver.
You know what I'm really not looking forward to?
What?
Having a house and having to do yard work.
Yeah, look.
This is lovely, but imagine having to maintain that.
So it was this got a yes, and Sullivan's Island, South Carolina got a yes. So what do I do with that information? Golf courses, Sullivan's Island, South Carolina, or
South Carolina.
Rockport, Massachusetts.
South Carolina has like the most golf courses in the...
Oh, fun facts with Ollie. Fun facts with Ollie,
like
guys.
per square mile or something.
Is that correct?
North
Americans, let us know.
One of the 2. It's north or south, I don't know.
Oh, he's backtracking.
To the council seat that I grew up on. And that is why people have American flags on their homes. Another house with a flag. And I honestly actually really like how the flag looks outside of the house. Tempted to get one for our house. And then we also have these signs dotted all around the neighbourhood, which I absolutely love. Massive difference to the council estate. To the HOA neighbourhood is the swimming pool that we have. Now, it's not the fanciest or bougiest of swimming pools, but it's a swimming pool and it's locked, so you can't actually get in without a key. It's also the middle of winter, so it does look gloomy and it does look gross. We have a little park in our neighbourhood that is not filled with rubbish. I can guarantee you now, every single park on the Wirral is filled with rubbish. We also have a basketball court where you'll find kids playing no matter what time of year it is. And we of course have the famous basketball hoop. If you left a package on your doorstep on the Wirral, it would be gone within seconds. Not only would the packages be stolen, but all of these decorations would probably also be stolen.
My basket.
Everybody's grass is going to be maintained and well looked after. Another big one is my delivery cart. Now, it does need a restock. It will be gone before you even got back into the house.
Today I'm in Cambridgeport, Massachusetts, and I'm going to show you how beautiful this residential little neighbourhood is. I've had a lot of people saying, like, go and check out Cambridge, and so this is one of the places that I'm visiting. These are some of the houses, which I assume will be apartments, because I can see, like, they've got multiple doors. So I'm about to step onto Magazine Street, which is, I think, meant to be like the nicest street in the area with historic homes on it. Except the houses here have so much character. Like, the colours are so cute, the stairs. They're obviously pretty kid friendly around here because there's playgrounds, but I love, like, look at the style of this home. Like, I love them and I love the colours too. It's just, this is really pretty and really quiet, and I think there's some like shops or like stores on this street. How adorable is that? And then you can see like there are some really modern looking homes. So like this one, I kind of personally love the homes that have character. I think they just bring a real charm to this neighborhood. This street just looks like every house has like these big balconies on, which is really cute. Again, like a house with more character, and then a house that's a lot more modern. Oh, there's like a hidden house in there. That's really pretty. The big tree, I love that. I'm assuming this building can be no other than a church. Yes, so it's a Cambridge Port Baptist Church. Okay, I'm on Magazine Street. These houses seem to be large and have lots of character, so I'm already obsessed. Like, it's so cute. And they just love like a cool funky colour in Cambridge for some reason. I find that beautiful, so unique. And that house is opposite this house, which is completely different to that house I just showed you, and I just love the versatility of it. I love, see, look what I mean, like the colours. It's literally like they go into a paint shop and say, can you create me like the most like unique looking blue, and I want to paint my house with it. Okay, that's adorable. That is a preschool. Dog cam, love. If you live in Cambridge Port and any of these are your houses, you are so lucky. These are gorgeous. See, if I took a picture of that and told you that that was like, I don't know, in Southend or in an area of Southie, you'd believe me, but no, we're in Cambridge Port. And it just switches it up like that. Like a minute ago we were looking at a house like that, now we're looking at houses like this. Like, this store is so freaking adorable. This house is like, I just see this as being a house in a horror film, not because it's ugly, because it's not ugly at all, it's beautiful. You know what I mean, like with the car. Look at this car outside. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this house. Cute. Here we go again with the colour. They were like, oh, can you create me like this really like muted lilac colour? And they've got their street name in their window. This one looks like it could be in like Portugal or Spain, so that's just really thrown me off. This one looks very American, but again, red colour that I've never seen before. But like, look how unique that colour is for the house. This one could be in England. Like, we have a lot of houses that look like this with a look with brick. We love brick in the UK, so this could definitely be in the UK. No way, I found something so cute. I found a beautiful, beautiful house. Okay, are you ready? It's giving Hotel Transylvania. Guys, wow. Wow. Again, unique colour, the balcony, the little red detailing, the flag, obviously, the beautiful like foliage all over the house. I don't know what you call that, but that is absolutely stunning, that house. Oh, then you've got a little house hidden. I love the hidden houses. Of course, no neighbourhood is cute unless it has a lovely little park right slap bang in the middle of it. It's beautiful. Then the houses that are surrounding the park are, again, like, they're so cute. Do you know what I love about these two? Is that they kind of match. So this one's yellow, and then this one's like, oh yeah, we'll have a poppy yellow in our house too. You know, coordinate our houses. Another church. This one is also gorgeous, a bit more modern. Look at her. She's beautiful. Oh, sorry, that owner's literally just sitting there. Oops. Gorgeous. I mean, I don't even know what it reminds me of. Each town in Massachusetts that I've been to is so uniquely its own and has its own style and vibe and everything that I don't even know if I can compare it to any of the others that I've seen. Blue house. Again, very unique shade of blue. There's got to be a reason why Cambridge loves to paint their houses these unique colours. You've got to tell me what it is. You've got to let me in on the secret, because I love it. Another beautiful church. Is this a religious area? Because there's a lot of churches. Oh, and if you look over there, look how unique that purple is. Magazine Street, but I love it. Again, like, it's so sleepy and cute and colourful and lovely. Gorgeous. I love the decoration on the door. Again, like, so much character. And I think there is some sort of beach or something here. I actually didn't find it. I couldn't find it, so I don't know where I've walked wrong here, but I actually have to go now. But let me know if there's a beach. I think there is one. The colour of this door. What are our thoughts on Cambridge Port? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Let me know. Well, from what I can see, it's lovely. Come with us to see downtown Savannah for the first time. I'm already in love. I'm already obsessed. The trees are just off the scale. Look at this house. We just drove past it. You can't see that there's a pool this house was just beautiful. This is the one that's my favourite so far.
Someone else. Put the bloody gate open.
It's someone's house, look. Oh,
There's no way, like, you just got, like, a family, like a couple and 2 kids living there.
no.
You know what I mean?
You don't know who. The Armstrong Kessler Mansion.
You just got kids parking out front all day.
Not yet. This is just magnificent. This park, Forsyth Park, and I honestly, look at the trees. I've never seen trees like it. What is this? This is rush hour in Savannah, Georgia, in their most famous park. Look at how quiet the park is. It is beautiful and peaceful and calm. And I love the public garden in Boston, but it's chaos at those times. It looks like we're in a jungle. Like, you're constantly covered by trees like this, which kind of makes you feel a little bit cold all the time because the sun is not directly on you. And
There's nothing cold about this place.
I feel very cold all the time. Oh, they've put on their house for Halloween.
It's so quiet. There's nothing here.
The tourist part of Savannah, and there's nobody here. Zoom in from here. There's Mike Myers.
Michael.
I've just formalised Mike Myers.
Mike Myers was Cat in the Hat and Austin Powers.
Don't know what this is, but her name's Pulaski. My birthday in 1779. That is awesome, look at this. There's a house that looks exactly like this in Beacon Hill, Ollie, yes or no?
Yeah, there is.
Like literally spitting image of this.
And that's Kruger.
This is West Jones Street, and this is exactly what Ollie and I want as our setup. Obviously we're not French flag, US flag. However, it looks like they've got the exact same height, and they're meant to have the French flag lower than the American. Look at these trees again. They're beautifully decorated, like they're so tastefully decorated. I think the sun is good. I feel like you could just take a picture of every single city. Yeah. Like, you can just be here forever taking photos because it's so pretty to look at. Ollie likes the way this looks. Is it meant to look like that? This is giving Miranda Priestley a... She's left the dry cleaning outside. Devil Wears Prada vibes. Look at these lovely shops.
They always do this in America when they do.
There's a telephone box, Ollie. Isn't that the cutest chocolate shop you've ever seen in your life? We're in Chippewa Square, which is the Forrest Gump famous square. The bench is no longer there. I read up that it's in a museum. You want to see where it actually was. This is church. We're going down to the river now. Look how pretty this is. Just walk down these steps. This is really cool down here, Ollie. Isn't this cool? This is like a different country.
Yeah.
I'm a Brit who's just moved to America, and here are 4 things I honestly thought only existed in American movies, but they're pretty normal here. Number 1, lemonade stands. So I honestly thought this was a proper movie. I thought this can't be true, it's too cute. But it's really true. There's so many kids outside that sell lemonade from their front door. I did do a post where I said I didn't buy lemonade from a lemonade girl, and I feel really bad, and everyone ripped me a new one. But I've been back. I've tried the lemonade. Was it delicious? No. Did I pretend it was delicious? Yes. Number 2, Girl Scout cookies. I don't know why. I just thought this was a lie, but it's not. And the thin mints are delicious. Whoever told me to put them in the freezer, you've changed my life. And they are quite aggressive little salespeople. I won't lie to you. Number 3, frat houses. I don't know why. I knew obviously students live in housing, but I didn't expect it to literally be like the movies, like was it the Greek writing outside, like Alfred and all that jazz? I'm like, wow, I really am living in an American movie. Number 4, college football games, any sports in college. They're a big deal here. I honestly thought it was just like High School Musical vibes. That's what the fantasy I want to live in. But there's literally a marching band. There is cheerleaders. And there's literally 80,000 people go to watch these kids play sports. It's amazing. Number 5, last but not least, so it's drive-thrus. So obviously in the UK, we have drive-thrus for fast food and whatever else. But over here, they have drive-thrus for banks, for pharmacies. Convenience. I love the convenience. So that's everything that I honestly didn't expect to be real when I moved to America. And you know what? I'm loving it. I'm not McDonald's.
I'm a British guy living in America, recently moved out to the US suburbs, and here are things that I find uniquely American about the US suburbs. Things that you wouldn't find anywhere else in the British suburbs, or maybe anywhere in Britain for that matter at all. Let's have a look. The first is private garbage collectors. Private, yes, you have to pay for the privilege to get your trash picked up in this neighborhood. Basketball nets above pretty much every single garage. Basketball nets in the streets that kids can come out and play one-on-one. Lawn signs about electing people to the Senate. Free stuff on the side of the road. Sometimes people leave some really good furniture and knickknacks that you can just take. Lawn signs advertising mosquito repellent companies and pest controls. Screened in porches, awesome feature. Porches with no screens, awesome feature too. The fan on the porch outside, awesome feature. Feels very Southern American, Louisiana almost. In your face lawn decorations. Hammocks in your front yard. God bless this country.
Here are things in my American neighbourhood that just won't make sense to a British person. The houses are not attached like they are where I grew up in the UK. If your house was detached in the UK where I lived, then you were considered rich. Next up we have basketball hoops. Pretty much every house that has kids that live in it has a basketball hoop. Every single house in my neighbourhood has a garage. Where I lived in the UK, none of the houses had garages. Again, if you had a garage, then you were considered rich. With the garages, everyone leaves them open. No one has to worry about anything getting stolen, anything being moved, or anything like that. On the topic of things being stolen, people have patio furniture, people leave their bikes outside. They literally leave anything outside and they don't have to worry about it being stolen. In the UK, when the bin man comes, if the rubbish is not inside of the bin, then he's not going to take it. Here, you can have it like this and everything will be gone. Doesn't matter what it is, they take it. Next up, we have a mailbox. We don't have letterboxes on the door like you do in the UK, so pretty much anyone can steal your mail, but why would anyone want to steal your bills? Not only that, it is also a crime. This red handle on the side lets the mailman know whether you have outgoing mail, and he will take it to the post office. Next up, everyone's grass looks like this. We live in a HOA, so everybody's grass has to be maintained. Unfortunately, if you own your house, you have to do it yourself. If you rent, these guys will do it for you.
I'm a Brit living in America, so I'm going to show you some of my favourite things in my American neighbourhood compared to my UK one. This, no horn blowing, $50 to $100 fine. Never seen that before in the UK. I should say we live in Hoboken, which is in New Jersey, opposite New York. So it's different every town, you know, but this is my favourite things about our town. So people just leave things on like their doorstep for you to come and take, which I think is really cute. In the UK, we don't really leave stuff outside. We just normally take it to the charity shop. So it's quite cute that you guys, you know, support up with each other. Another one of just stuff left outside to take. You guys are going to think I'm weird, but we don't have this in the UK, like these little pull fins. That's very American to me. So obviously we do have mailboxes, but I can't tell you how many times I thought this is a trash can when it's not. Your mailboxes, that does confuse me. Every single block will have a crossing. In the UK, you've got like 110 miles just to find a crosswalk. I'm sure every Brit that moves to America says this, but these fire hydrants, they are just so American to us. I want to try and open it, I don't know how. And is it true in the summer you guys open it so we can like cool off? Because I'm sweating still. I think it's 33 degrees and I ain't used to it. School buses, don't have them in the UK, how cool. American flag just flying high and proud. In the UK, we're not very patriotic compared to you guys, but I do think it's really cool. And in the most corners, like we've got a wrap place, we've got a pizza place down there, we've got a restaurant, and then we've got a coffee shop there. Maybe this is just a Hoboken thing, but I feel like every corner of a block has something fun on it. I can't tell you how bad it is for my bank balance.
Now, I am British and I am currently in an American neighbourhood. This time it's a Boston neighbourhood. And I'm going to show you some of the differences between Boston and the UK. For a start, the colours are wild. This is a fall in America. Now, the last time I did an American neighbourhood, it was in the south in North Carolina, where the houses were all kind of single floors. Here, every house has 2 floors. So the houses seem bigger, but they are still made of wood. Now, remember the fire hydrants? These have flags on them. Now look at this. This is a newspaper. I think it's just been thrown on the driveway. If that was to happen in the UK, there'd be uproar. One thing I will say is it does feel a lot more British. I'm feeling like there's a bit of an English influence here. The weather for sure, because it is colder. We've still got the American flags. I can always guarantee. Every house is like something out of a Christmas movie. Like this should be on a postcard. Wait until you see this. This is a baseball field just right by a neighbourhood. Look at that. This is bonkers. In the UK, this would be a football pitch. Sorry, soccer. When I've been in the south, I haven't seen a baseball pitch right next to a neighbourhood. So does that mean that baseball is better in the north? One thing I will say is it does feel a little bit more neighboury. Everyone seems like they live closer together. So I don't know if that means that people are more friendly or it's just a smaller state so they have to live closer together. That is my comparison of American neighbourhoods through these Brits' eyes. But don't go anywhere because I feel like there's going to be a lot more to come.